I'm Martin Anderson, and Live Studio B sessions are brought to you by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. We're down here right now with a band in from Saskatchewan, playing in Asheville tonight and also Charlotte on Saturday. It's the Dead South, live on WNCW.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us in.
That's your tune.
All right. This one's called Spaghetti.
It's the Dead South here on WNCW, live here this morning, on their way to Asheville for a show tonight at the Orange Peel, and another back in our area on Saturday, playing at the Fillmore, Charlotte. So welcome to the South, welcome to the Carolinas. First time through?
Thank you. No, actually, it's
I think so.
second or third time.
Second or third time through. All right. Well, now you're with this new album called Sugar and Joy. Congratulations on it. It's out on 6 Shooter Records, and you hail from Saskatchewan. Is it Regina or Regina?
Regina.
It is Regina. I thought so. All right, cool. Big music town.
It has its moments.
It has its moments.
It kind of like ebbs and flows. Sometimes it's just packed of new bands But yeah, I'd say through and through it is.
Cool. And you guys obviously have some good bluegrass roots, but obviously also you branch out too. Is it you all from a kind of a acoustic background or more of a rock background, and found yourselves with banjos and mandolins?
Yeah, that pretty
More
much
like
sums
that,
it
yeah.
up.
It's just like, what do these do? Hey, this sounds good.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they just took a mandolin right off the wall, put it in my lap, and said, "Here you go."
Yeah.
I didn't
All
even
right.
know what it was.
Yeah. All right. No, really, was it like kind of a rock beginning for you guys, this learning, or is it you start from acoustic?
We started playing on acoustic instruments, but we're all rock kind of inspired, the way we wrote the songs, the way they're structured and things like that. We used to have a drummer and electric guitar, electric bass, and all that for the first few shows, and then everyone moved away except for Nate and I, and we were the ones playing the acoustic instruments. So
Suckers.
Yeah. So that thereby changed the direction of the band and the sound. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, a lot of times as a band evolves, they end up bringing in more electric-ness to it. They start acoustic and they bring in their drums and all. I don't know. Maybe that'll happen with you all, or
Well, we were thinking of getting rid of some instruments. Actually.
Oh, okay.
We're
You
thinking
still
of minimalized even more.
still downsizing. Yes. Okay.
Just feet at one point. Just feet.
Sounds like one of those reality TV shows. Who's going to get voted off the island or off the bus? And none of these guys here. It's a quartet here. Let's introduce the band. And in fact, we are currently live with video action on our Facebook page. Hello, folks. Thanks to the students of Isothermal Community College for taking part. And we can put faces to these names. Talking a lot with Nate Hiltz. He's the singer and on guitar over there. And on the banjo, it is Colton Crawford. Nice tie today.
Thank you very much.
You all have wonderful hats, by the way. For those that aren't able to view it, we'll put up the YouTube videos later, but they're looking sharp. On the mandolin, we have Scott Pringle, right? Hello. Hey. And we have Danny Kenyon on the cello. Yep. You've been busy. Your tour schedule is just mind-boggling. We're still just only halfway through January, and you've been to, Ohio, New York, Massachusetts, Maryland, Virginia, backed up to Ohio. I think, were you in Kentucky like last night or something?
Yep.
You seriously? Last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. You were on the Paste magazine, the Paste Studios. They do a nice video scene. So, yeah, boy, you've got a good booking agent, I guess. Get it going on.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to hit the road, might as well keep busy. And then you head on to Europe after a few more shows here in the States. And not your first time to hit Europe yet?
No, actually, Europe's kind of where we kind of cut our teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Germany mostly. And then Western Europe there has just kind of been growing, and additions with the UK, that kind of expanded fast, and now we're just kind of getting to Spain and moving around.
Cool. Now, I mean, it worked for the Beatles. They were playing Liverpool, but it was Germany, Hamburg, where they cut their teeth.
Yeah.
But how did that happen for you all?
We were just kind of starting out, and we went to a thing in Canada called Canadian Music Week in Toronto, and we had a showcase with one of our provinces, Saskatchewan. They set up a showcase with another province, and it's called How the West Was Won. And they invited out a bunch of people, and they just so happened to invite out the right German person who was there, and he really liked it and wanted to sign us. So
great.
Yeah.
All right. And now you get to head back there after a few more shows in our region. But like I said, you're tonight in Asheville, and I forgot where you are tomorrow. Is it
I say Raleigh, maybe.
I think you're in
Was it
Raleigh.
Raleigh
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds all right.
All right, and then you come back to our area for the Fillmore Charlotte on Saturday. Let's get to another tune if we can.
Sure.
It's the Dead South here live on WNCW. So glad y'all are here. All right, it's the Dead South on WNCW, and that might be the best live fade out we've had on radio. I'm telling you, folks, I was looking at our engineer Sean Rubin's hands on the board. He was not moving it down. It was all them stepping back. Nice. And on the banjo, Colton Crawford getting into the zone with that one. That's a cool little lick. You guys write your songs all together? It's what the credits look like for most of them anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, sometimes we'll sit down wherever we are, start something, but then when we throw it in the pot, and then everyone kind of gets their hands on it and
Yeah.
does something to it.
Cool. And now that song, I don't know. Who would that be about? Anyone in particular, dare I ask?
No one in particular, no.
Not your former drummer.
No, well, it could be.
Oh, all right. Well, cool. You got to love a song that includes pierogies.
Oh, always, yeah.
Now, you all recorded this album, and that song is on the album Sugar and Joy, and this was recorded down in Muscle Shoals, right? Down in Alabama. That producer that's won a bunch of Grammys. What a nut. Jimmy Nutt, right?
The nut.
That's the
The
guy.
nut himself.
I've heard tales about him.
Yeah.
Pretty cool experience. Go down there.
Awesome. Yeah.
So you're a kind of bluegrass-based band from up in Saskatchewan, Canada. Why Muscle Shoals? Besides, I mean, it's legendary, but not for bluegrass.
Yeah, we had recorded our last few albums at home, and we wanted to get out of home and just try something different and see what we could do. And our manager, Chris Winters, with Six Shooter, he suggested a couple spots in Alabama, and Jimmy Nutt, for some reason, just stuck out. And we had no idea about Jimmy, and Jimmy had no idea about us. It was good. We went down to his studio to just go meet him and try out a couple songs, and went like this on the couch and hit my elbow on something, like, oh.
Uh-oh.
And it was a Grammy. So, oh, that's cool. For the Steel Drivers, too, nonetheless. So that was great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah. And then we found out his whole catalog from there. It was awesome. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it a place where it's kind of got ghosts speaking through the walls, and you can kind of tell it's got some cool history? Did it kind of seep into the making of the record, the whole Muscle Shoals history?
Well, we definitely stayed in a haunted house.
Oh.
We had to check it for pentagrams and stuff when we got in. Yeah. I don't know if it was haunted. We definitely had the feels of it being pretty haunted, though.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was good. We couldn't stop writing. We found some weird stuff there.
Oh.
But we literally would go to the studio and record all day. Then we'd go home and to the Airbnb, and we would just write all night and jam out. So there was something.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely brought the best out of us.
Cool. So it brought out some of the songwriting. Yeah. How often are you guys on the road? I mean, looking at your schedule lately, it's like, whoa, either you're on all the time or no, you're just trying to cram as much in so you can spend good half of the year at home. I don't know. Recuperating.
We're on like a 3-week on, 3-week off regiment right now.
Okay.
For the next year.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And does most of the songwriting happen on the road together?
I would say none of it.
Practically
None of it.
yeah.
Okay. It's when you sit yourselves down at home or a little residency
Yeah,
at a studio with Airbnb and all that and
exactly.
get
yeah.
her done then, as we say. Cool. All right. It's the Dead South here on WNCW. We should mention the origin of the name. Anywhere in particular? A
It was
reference?
about that fat little killer boy drummer we used to have.
Is it
actually.
him?
Yeah.
He did it? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we were jamming one time, and he just stopped the jam. We didn't have a name yet. We were just starting out, and he said, "What about the Dead Souths with an S?" Because there was multiple of us,
Uh-huh.
and we're like, "Oh, there's something about that sounds good." And then we dropped the S and kicked him out of the band, and here we are today.
All right. Yeah. So he's the S in the Dead Souths.
Yeah, that's
All right. Cool. Well, they're live here on WNCW. If we can get one more from you, that'd be great before you head on up to Asheville.
Absolutely.
All right.
This one's called "Broken Cowboy."
Well, that's a powerful song. It's a heavy one. Broken Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yep. From the Dead South here, wrapping up a live session. That's on the latest album from them, Sugar and Joy, 6 Shooter Records. Sure appreciate you all coming in here this morning.
Thanks for having us in.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
It's Dead South. You can keep up with them through all the social media. What's your favorite? What's the most up-to-date one or the most...
Probably Instagram.
The Instagram one. All right, cool. Who's the photographer? They keep pointing elsewhere. There she
She'll let
is.
you know.
All right, cool. All right, well, have fun tonight at the Orange Peel in Asheville, and then you come back around Fillmore, Charlotte, and in Europe, too. Live Studio B sessions are brought to you by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company.